Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're doing a memory spread. So I'm going to memory keep the week of June 15th through the 21st. And I have a really cute kit for this week. It's adorable. It's called Salty Air from SPC. And I just think it's so cute. I was worried I wasn't going to get to use it this year, but I am finishing up this memory planner, and I thought this would be a fun one to do in here. The colors are just very soft and pretty. The deco is really cute. I think I'll use the deco across the top. And then there's the bottom washi, which is fun. And then I also have the extra boxes, which I don't know how many I will need, but I got them anyway. And then I've got the glitter headers, and there's this little Munchkin Heads freebie there. So there's that. Here is the spread that I am basing this week off of. Here it is in my everyday planner. This was really cute. It was from Saucy Stickers Co. I will link that up in a card for you. It's just so bright and sunny, and this week was definitely not so bright and sunny, but it had some really great moments too. So I'm kind of trying to balance the two in this spread. That's the plan anyway. So I think we're ready to get into it. So let's get started. So we're going to start with the bottom washi as always. So I'm getting rid of the darker lines along with the lighter lines because this bottom washi is very light and you'd be able to see everything through it. So we're just getting that done first. Then we're going to move on to day covers and, well, not day covers, headers and some deco. So for headers this week, I went with this beautiful like aqua color. I just thought it was really pretty and I wanted to bring in more of that color. And then in lieu of day covers, I'm just going to do deco across the top. So I am going to white out these holidays up here. I'll put them in a different way in a little bit. So I always start with the larger deco first and then go with the smaller deco to fill in the spaces that like need a little something. So I really like the artwork in this kit. I think it's fun. Plus the colors are just so beautiful. All of these pastels with the blues and greens. It's really pretty. And lots of florals. I imagine this is what like a beach house looks like. And then I'm just going to trim off the stuff that is kind of over the edge of the paper. I really like that kind of overlapped look. I think it looks really cool. And then we're going to move to the sidebar. Oh, before we do that though, weekend banner. And I accidentally laid it down on the bottom washi, so we got that fixed. So we're going to go ahead and white out the hexagon, of course, and then I'm going to put in this full box that says summer on the MAC screen there. I think that looks cute. I decided this week just to put in some glitter headers with the this week header for my journaling section over here. And then at the bottom, I'm going to use this flat lay to kind of make a little corner over there, and then that will be for my favorite moment of the week. And I'm going to go ahead and add a few stickers just to kind of make it look a little bit more decorative over there. And then we're going to go into Monday. So Monday, first thing here, I wanted to mark, I get paid in the middle of the month, which is weird, but it's just how it works. So I always do my budget from the middle of the month to the middle of the next month, just because it kind of makes more sense to me. And I wrote my new budget and I paid off my credit card, which is exciting. I'm working on getting debt-free this year and I'm very, very close, making more progress every day. I'm going to get my car paid off soon and my student loan paid off soon. So we're just making things happen over here. Not that I'm the most responsible with my money, but I try. And then I am making a note here on a label that my insurance stuff is not done. And I'm talking about with my wrist accident with Airbnb. It's been over a year now, and it was not settled. It was supposed to be, but it wasn't. I'm filming this voiceover in mid-July, and it is. We are done. So exciting. Mainly just because I wanted it to be done. And then I made a little note here that I loved the Love Everyone spread last week with the challenge. It inspired me to do more. I really do want to do more, like in the community, and share more and things. It's just, I get like bogged down, but I am taking little baby steps. And then on Tuesday, this was my nephew's birthday. He was turning 3, and unfortunately, we did not all get to be together for his birthday, which was kind of a tradition that we had started, but we did do a little Zoom birthday party for him. And this note at the top here is, it's our summer routine box. So every Tuesday, my friend Kat and I go for a walk, and we just chat and just have some friend time. So I made a little note here that it was Gray's B-Day Zoom, and I used a little Fox and Pip sticker that looks like him. He loves the water, so I wanted to use that for him. And then on Wednesday, underneath the full box, this is when shit hit the fan with Erin Condren, the person, and there were a lot of emotions this week about this issue. I am an affiliate with Erin Condren. I am not currently promoting. I'm still on pause, even in mid-July, and probably will be for the rest of the year. But I am hopeful with where the company is going. I can't speak to the person because I don't know her, and I don't really, she's not in the picture for me at all anymore, so I'm just kind of focusing on the company. But this was very like kind of an emotional experience because I was working with the company and people wanted me to comment on it. Some people were very nice with where I stood. Some people were not so nice. And those bad, like mean comments, like really got to me a lot. And this week was just like downhill from here pretty much. But I did try to kind of distract myself a little bit that day and did some professional development. And I kind of went to bed early and rested up because on Thursday, I was getting off the grid, which was a good thing because of all of the messages I was getting. I went out to the canyon with my best friend and we did this big long hike. It's the probably the most popular hike if people are like going to the canyon as tourists. And I've done it a couple times, but it's been a while since I've done it. And it's just really long. It's 6.5 hours or 6.5 miles. And it took us like, I don't know, 4 hours to do it maybe. We started at 8 a.m. It gets so hot down in the canyon. So we were done by noon, but it was worth it. It was just, it's so beautiful up there. There's this formation called the Lighthouse and it's amazing. So I have a bunch of pictures because that's what I wanted to remember that day. But I am making a note here on Friday that I did write my statement that I posted on Instagram stories about the whole situation and where I stand, and I stand by that statement. But I got my sister's help. She is an editor and she helped me kind of word it how I wanted to express my feelings. But I have this dumpster fire munchkin because that felt like appropriate for the situation. So I just have here, I wrote a statement on Thursday with Callie's help about the whole EC situation. I am on break indefinitely. I'm so angry and sad and just all the feelings, but I know I can control me right now and do what I think is right. So throughout this whole thing, that's what I've done. I've just gone with my gut and done what I thought was appropriate. And like I said, currently still on pause. I have attended the 2 EC affiliate halls with the company, and I'm just focusing on the company from here on out. And I do like what they are going to do. I just need a little more time for them to actually fulfill those promises. But like I said, I do feel hopeful about where they're headed. So not promoting, on pause, and hopeful. That's all I'll say about that. And I took a long walk that evening just to kind of clear my head and stuff because it was really kind of messing with me. I did talk to a bunch of other affiliates on Saturday, which was helpful but I didn't know how to react, and it was just a lot. This whole weekend I was watching The Watchmen, which I'm making a note here that I didn't fully understand like the superhero aspect of it. And I even watched some YouTube videos to like get the background on it, and I still didn't understand all of it, but I did like it. Like I liked the concept of it and the whole like story line, but I still have some questions about things. I don't know. Anyway, I have a note here that I took it easy this night. I was drained. I was just like crying and just like a lot of the mean DMs really got to me, and I can't please everyone, which I'm a people pleaser, so I have that note there. But what was good on Sunday is it was Father's Day, and I did call my dad, and my mom had kind of filled him in on the whole situation, and he gave me some great advice about it. He said, just kind of reiterated, like, do what you think is right, stick by it, be strong, block people, take a break. Like, he just like flowed with advice, and it was great. And then in my journaling section over here, I have that so many ups and downs. I am proud of me and Kat for conquering the hike. I didn't know if we were going to finish it. And then we are going to try it again. I wish I could have hugged Gray on his birthday. I missed him so much. He's just the sweetest little boy, and I miss him, and I want to see him and hug him, but we are still in the midst of a pandemic. And then my favorite moment of the week was definitely my talk with my dad. He's just awesome, and he gives great advice, and I love him so much. Alright, here is the finished spread. This came together really quickly, I think because I had some like places where I filled in a lot of pictures, but I do really like this, and I love my pictures of the canyon. It just looked so pretty that day, and yeah. This was a interesting week to say the least, but there were definitely some positive things that happened, and I prefer to, focus on those. So I hope that you liked this memory spread. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!